you saying you gained 60 pounds of water on a car right here because you're sitting up? That's not reality. Do you have a medical degree I don't know about? Seriously? You telling me if you were able to move, you would eat better?
Hello.
How y'all doing?
Welcome back to my 600-pound podcast. I'm Jen.
And I'm Jess.
And today we are doing season 13, episode 8.
No. Your number,
Dominic.
Your number dyslexia is at it again. It's season 8, episode 13.
Wait, no, it's not. It's season 13.
It's not season 13.
Should we just start over?
No, let's keep this shit in. This is great.
I'm going to get yelled at again. You're doing the numbers wrong.
She does not know how to do the numbers. Jen's got the number dyslexia, guys. For real. No.
I don't know. So we got Dominic on the horn.
Dominic Hernandez. He is 37 years old, 600 plus pounds, from Fresno, California. God.
Did I already tell the story about how I thought Dominic was a curse word on this podcast?
Oh, maybe you have, but in case you haven't, say it again.
I don't know.
It's a quick story. It's great.
So our grandpa's name was Dominic, and when I was a little kid, I was in the car with my grandma and grandpa, and I said the name Dominic, and my grandma flipped around so fast from the front seat, and she said, "Don't you ever say that ever again." So until I was like 10 or 11, I thought Dominic was a curse word. Don't you ever say that word again.
Ever say that again.
That's disrespectful. And I was like, whoa. That's up there with like the F word.
Must be a bad word. No, they were just very old school.
Yes.
I wonder how they felt. You know, they never said anything about how we would always call our dad by his first name. Yeah, but they never gave us grief for them. Well, I don't know. Maybe they made faces at us whenever we would call our dad by his first name. Who knows?
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, here's Dominic the cuss word today.
Yes. Dominic the donkey.
Oh, do you remember that Christmas song? The Italian Christmas donkey. I hate that song. Eon, eon, the Italian Christmas donkey. Dominic.
Terrible song.
Terrible.
It's such a bad song.
Okay, speaking of Christmas songs, I hope everyone has had a great holiday season. Great Hanukkah, Christmas, Kwanzaa, Boxing Day, whatever other celebrations are out there.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Yes. And ate a lot and chilled. And
yeah.
We're all locking in, though, in this next week, guys. We're all going to lock in together.
God, we got to lock it in. The amount of cookies and cakes and junk food. Mm-hmm. I've gotten 2 bags of Tootsie Rolls as gifts. I finished one. I'm halfway through the other.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I already ate a whole box of Pocky, a whole bag of the, what are they called? What are they? Ghirardello? I don't know. I've eaten so much junk.
God, I've eaten nothing but junk. I got donuts this morning. Why did I do that?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, but guys, new year coming in. We got to lock it in. I got to start using my walking pad. We got to do something for this new year, guys.
Yes, we're all pulling it together this year.
Yeah. Everybody here on the 600-pound podcast, guys, listeners too, we got to lock it in.
I will not be winded walking up the stairs any longer.
No, I will not pull a James from this episode. Dominic's brother James, when Dr. Now was like, "Oh, you're going to lose weight too." And James was like, wait. I'm only here for moral support. No, I don't want if I were to meet Dr. Now, I don't want him to be like, "Oh, what are you doing to lose weight?" I'll be like, "Oh, no, this is not about me." No, it is about me.
It's not about me.
I don't want Dr. Now mistaking me for a patient.
Nope.
You got to lock it in.
If there's ever another meet and greet, we're gonna get snatched.
We're gonna
get skinny. We're gonna look great. I don't know.
God, I don't know, man. It's tough out here.
It's tough out here. Okay. Before we do start, I wanted to let everybody know I have a YouTube channel now. Oh boy, gross.
Oh boy.
If you want to go, it's in the show notes if you want to check it out and subscribe. Because if nobody subscribes, I'm just gonna delete it because that's really embarrassing.
No, I want to watch it. Okay, guys. Literally though, Jen is the funniest person I know. Like,
ew,
that's disgusting. But You do say some really funny shit, like when we're out and about doing whatever. It's pretty funny.
But that doesn't get captured. It's all the unfunny stuff that gets reported after the fact.
I know. I never think to record in the moment.
But yeah, subscribe if you want to watch my YouTube. It's in the show notes. Link below.
Ooh, amazing.
Okay. So I guess we get started on Dominic.
Oh, wait. Can we real quick? I know people are like, ew, just get to the episode. Okay, if you want to skip ahead, go fucking skip ahead. Don't complain. But can we please talk about what we've been watching this week?
What have you been watching?
I finished Heated Rivalry.
I haven't finished it.
I finished Heated Rivalry. It was so good. Okay, my jaw was on the floor.
Really?
Oh my god.
What?
This was steamy.
I watched the first 2, I think, episodes, 2 or 3.
Oh my
and
god.
I'm not done. I'm like, ooh, this is like uncomfortable. Did you see all these videos of people like putting it on at home with families during the holidays?
Absolutely not.
You couldn't pay me.
You could not. I'd rather shit in my hands and clap and watch this with mom and dad.
Ew, could you imagine?
God, fuck no. Ew.
Ew.
Oh.
Ew.
We're not saying ew about the show. We're saying ew about watching it with our parents.
Ew, no way.
Oh
No,
my god.
Absolutely
it was
not.
so good though.
Yeah.
It was so good. I loved it. Yeah, it was a little cheesy here and there. It was a little corny, a little unrealistic, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? It watched like a fan fiction. It was great.
Ooh, that's all I need to know.
All I need to know. It was great. Much more entertaining than this fucking episode of My 600-Pound Life.
This was boring as hell.
God.
Sorry.
Oh
God, I'm trying to think. What did I even watch this week? I feel like I've just been
Christmas stuff,
running around. Like, yeah, a lot of Christmas movies, obviously. Geez, like anything else? I'm trying to think what I watched. I don't even remember. Like last night, I don't remember what I watched. I think we just put on random body cam YouTube videos and I fell asleep.
You're turning into mom and dad.
I know.
With them random YouTube videos, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Last night I watched this show on HBO called The Outsider. It's an old-ish, not old. It's from like the late 2010s. I don't know. Jason Bateman's in it. Cynthia Erivo's in it.
Ooh.
It's based off like a Stephen King book where there's like a bunch of kids are getting murdered and they have to like try and solve the crime, but then this main suspect is Jason Bateman's character. But then they realize he was at a conference the entire time the murder was happening, but they have video evidence on both sides. Like they have video evidence of him in town when the murder happened and also video evidence of him at this conference out of state.
What?
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
Ooh.
Yeah. It was good though.
That...
It was like a supernatural creature, like mimic type.
Ooh.
I was basically looking for like something like an S Walker. Don't say the full word. I wanted to watch something along those lines, or like a mimic, or like a Wendigo or something. I was feeling those vibes, and I don't know.
Spooky.
Yeah, it was fine. I wouldn't watch it again.
What was it called though? The Outsider?
Yeah, it's on HBO.
Okay, I might check that out actually.
It was decent. It was good.
Yeah. God, I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Other than that, a bunch of Christmas movies. Tons of Christmas movies, Christmas episodes, all this crap.
Yeah.
A lot of fan fiction, you know, the huge.
The huge.
The huge. Yeah. All right, well, I guess let's get into it. Dominic Hernandez's episode. Again, season 8, episode 13.
Yes, of course.
Miss Ma'am. Season 13? Sorry.
So we enter the episode. We are in a parking lot in Fresno, California, and we open up a van with 2 men sleeping inside. And God, this is a rough This is a rough sleeping situation. We have Dominic. He sleeps in the back seat with the chair kind of folded, reclined back, and his brother James is in the front passenger seat with his seat reclined back.
Ugh. You know how in this show when people have to take multi-day trips, in vans, and they're complaining about how uncomfortable it is. Well, Dominic is here living in the van.
Yeah.
This is where he sleeps, sits all day. Good God. This is depressing.
I remember Lupe having the hardest time getting to Houston. Could you imagine her living in a van?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
Oh God, I couldn't imagine. So they wake up from sleeping, and the first thing they usually do when they get up is go to get food, and then they also usually will sometimes go to find a room they can rent to go shower in.
Mm-hmm. Now I don't understand why they just didn't have like I get spending money in a hotel or a motel, whatever, for a night, that's fine. But like just for the shower, like just get a $10 a month Planet Fitness subscription. And shower. That way you can shower daily at least. Right. Or the those truck stops that rent out showers, you could go there too. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's also like I think a couple bucks.
Yeah, instead of like a whole hotel, but I mean, I get there's 2 of them. I don't know. Mm-hmm. And it would be nice to sleep in a bed.
That's true. That is true.
It is. Although the entire episode, Dominic kept saying, I'd just rather skip the hotels and use the money on food.
That's when you know you have an addiction.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we find out that they have been living on the streets pretty much in this van. They have to always keep an eye out for homeless people, drug addicts, and the police also when they're in their van. But they drive off to a drive-thru. It's obviously a McDonald's, and they get a bunch of breakfast foods,
Holy
like a ton of stuff.
How much was this meal? I want to know, because he said, I want 6 bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits, 6 hash browns, like 2 triple griddle things, 3 is something else, some other sandwich thing, a large chocolate shake. And I'm like, that's got to be $30-$40 at this point.
Yeah, like at this point, that's expensive. McDonald's is expensive.
It's expensive now. Like, oh my God, getting 2 McGriddle meals is like $15-$16. And that's 2 McGriddle meals. That's ridiculous. So Dominic explains that they get food stamps and some like financial assistance from, the government, whatever. He does say that James sometimes does find work, like odd jobs here and there. And most of their money is spent on food and gas. He says they try to get a hotel once a week or once every 2 weeks to get a shower in.
Showering every 2 weeks?
Absolutely not. Can you imagine the stench of that car?
I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. 2 of them
living
in there.
And James, sorry, James, I know you were shocked when Dr. Now said something, but you are not that small.
No, he's not. Sorry.
Sorry. God. So this is when the first time we get Dominic saying he would rather get food than a hotel. I was like, absolutely not. Dominic explains he does need to use a handicap shower because it's been years since he's been able to fit in the regular shower.
Yeah. So they actually have rented a motel hotel, and Dominic goes in and gets in the shower. He's like, sometimes I do need help, but my brother doesn't like to help me, obviously. So he tries to do as much as he can by himself in the shower. He says a year ago he got lymphedema, and his biggest worry is losing his mobility. He knows that if once he can't bathe himself and go to the bathroom by himself, it's probably going to be the end for him. There is a bunch of hardwood floor in this hotel, and he's getting water all over the flooring on this place.
Well, he doesn't have to pay for that.
So we go into his backstory. He says size was always an issue for him, and his family loved food. Guys, every single family loves food. Everybody bonds over it. Yep. I don't want to hear it.
I'm so sick
everybody.
Of Oh, my family revolved around food. No shit. No shit, family. Sherlock. Every family did. Christ. He said his favorite memory is his mom's homemade tortillas. Not a moment, not like a bonding moment with another family member. No, it's just the mom's homemade tortillas.
Just that.
Just that. Yep. He used to sneak them and like put butter on it and just eat them like that.
Ooh.
I mean,
that actually sounds good.
I know.
That does sound good.
Shit.
He says that as he got older, things got harder. His parents had a lot of issues in their marriage, and they began to fight a lot more, till eventually his mom kicked his dad out when he was 9 years old. Dominic was devastated, and he says the trouble really started after his dad left because he would only see him on the weekends. And at 9 years old, he was around 100 pounds. And after a while, he says they never saw or heard from their dad again.
Jail. Right to jail.
They say they have not heard from him in 15 years, but Dominic says he has not seen him in 27 years.
What?
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like, it's one thing to be like, you know what, I don't like the mother. Things didn't work out with her.
Yeah.
But they're still your kids.
What a dick. They said as far as they know, he doesn't have another family as far as they know. But again, they haven't heard from him in 15 some years. They said the last they heard about him was that he had moved to Houston.
And that's all the info they have.
That's all they don't even know if he's alive, nothing. Of course, when I heard Houston, I was like, oh, are we going to have a reunion of some kind or something?
Ooh.
Wait and find out.
Stay tuned. So
I hope you're hungry for nothing.
So because after the dad left, their mom had to begin working a lot. So they would stay over at a family member's house. And unfortunately, skip ahead for if you want to avoid trigger warning child abuse. So we find out that this family member's house that they would stay at while their mom worked began to sexually abuse Dominic. And he says that during all of this, he put on an extra 50 pounds. So by 11 years old, he was 150 pounds. And as he got older, the abuse finally stopped, thank God.
Yeah.
And at 14 years old, he was about 300 pounds by this point.
Jeez.
And he just, it's hard being like the bigger kid in school. So he just avoided people. And food became his only friend. So once he finished high school, he was around 400 pounds.
Whew.
And he did get a job, but could only work there about 2 months because of his weight before he had to quit.
And once he quit his job, he watched TV and played video games all day and ate. Honestly, my dream job.
I would love to do that for like a month. Just like take a break.
Oh, I would too, but also I'd be so scared. I would never want to go back to working again.
Like, I just want to take a month-long break, finally watch The Sopranos, and then move on with my life. The Soprano and The Wire, never watched either one. I feel like a month long, and I finally knocked those two out, and that would be good.
The
just watch a TV show that everyone says you gotta watch this.
That's true. I've never seen. I know you're gonna kill me for this, but I've never seen Breaking Bad.
Once you start, I swear to God, you'll finish within like a week. It's so good.
I know. God, there's so many shows I want to watch. There's so many books I want to read. There's so many crafts I want to try, but no, I gotta fucking go to work. This is bullshit. I will say though, this weekend, not having plans and then the holiday and everything and not being at work, I am almost done my cardigan. I've been crocheting a cardigan. I've been doing the hexagon pattern, whatever. And I finished one sleeve last night. I'm so excited. I got the cuff and everything done. I just need to work on the other sleeve. And then I got to sew the back together and fix some of the ribbing on the front. And then that's it.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. I might finish it today. Who is she?
Oh my God. How long has this taken?
I started it back in September, but
that's not bad.
No, it's not. But I started working the one panel back in September, and then I took a break for a really long time, and then I picked it back up when we spent the night at Mom and Dad's house earlier in December, and when I started the second pattern, or the second panel of it. And since then, I've just been continuously working on it to finish it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Yeah. So it's actually pretty fast once you start actually working on it every day.
Putting the hours in.
Yeah, putting the hours in, I watched all 10 episodes of The Outsider last night.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that. I wasn't even that into it.
Mm.
It was interesting, but I was like, I don't know what to watch. So I just threw that on.
Yeah. Damn, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta do
Jesus.
something like that. But yeah, that's why we all need a month off to do stuff like that.
I know. Tell us what you guys are into. Like, if you had a month off of work, what would you want to do with that month?
Mm-hmm. Sleep.
Or if you had a month of no responsibilities, what would you do? What would you do?
What would you do? Okay. So back to Dominic. So at 500 pounds, around 23 years old. And then his mother started to have decreasing health. She was getting some issues. She had diabetes.
Yeah.
And they had to take care of her for a good 8 years. And they all moved in with their grandma after their grandma passed away. And they all just kept living in that house together. And then when Dominic was 34 years old, his mom passed away. It was really, he's very upset. He like misses her a lot.
Yeah. He was devastated.
Mm-hmm. And he says that the last time he weighed himself, he was 630 pounds.
Not too different. Not too different. But he explains, so after the grandmother passed and the mom passed, Dominic and his brother were in grandma's house. He says, no one was paying bills for the house. And so the county sold the house. But the way he says it, he makes it sound like it's the extended family's fault.
You were living there too, though.
Yeah, I think he just thought that him and his brother would get the house after the mom and grandma died. And I'm like, that's unfortunately not how it works.
Yes.
Yikes.
It's not.
No.
That sucks.
Yeah,
So,
it really sucks.
Unfortunately, they were left homeless after the sale of the house. And that's when they moved into that van.
James says they don't even have the money to feed Dominic. And Dominic eats a lot. He's over 600 pounds. He says he would rather spend the money on food than a hotel. Oof.
So now we are entering into month 1. They are trying to figure out a way to get to Houston, and they have a cousin named Gina that wants to help them out. She's pretty much like the only family member they have left that they still talk to.
Wow.
And she has convinced Dominic to try and get help from Dr. Now.
Thank God.
So they're meeting up in a parking lot, and she's slinging some toothpaste to get to them. That was weird.
It wasn't weird. It was very sweet, but like she hands them like this plastic bag. And she's like, here's some like toothpaste and stuff. And I get the sentiment is very sweet, but I don't know. But she's also giving them cash to help them out.
Yeah.
So Gina says to Dominic, she's like, hey, do you remember what your goal is? Like your ultimate goal? And he's like, barbecue. I really want some barbecue. And she's like, no. And he's like, I could really go for some barbecue right now. And
she's like, no.
No. And she's like, you wanted to see the beach. No.
No, let me walk you to it. Let me walk you to the answer.
He said,
the beach.
I could really go for some barbecue right now.
Oh my God. It's like, Jesus. Dude. No, you said the beach, remember? Oh, God. So Gina, of course, gets emotional, and she's like saying to her cousins, you know, how difficult this is for them, and she just hopes things get easier for them, blah, blah, blah. She hopes Dominic gets the help. She's not sure how his health is going to go. She's very emotional. And when they part, Gina walks away, and Dominic smiles and waves goodbye, and James has this, like, 1,000-yard stare. Ooh.
He's just
he didn't like that toothpaste.
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't his favorite brand of toothpaste. Maybe Gina's upset that she didn't ask James his ultimate goal. I don't know.
God,
who the fuck knows?
Man.
But he's got this 1,000-yard stare. I noticed that most of this episode, James is just
staring off into the distance.
Yeah, mouth hanging open.
Oh no, catching flies. So we're a week. 1 week later, they have their van all packed up, ready for Houston. They tuned up the car.
Thank God.
they got tires and oil change,
Yeah.
but all that took up half the money they had. So
Jesus
they're like, we can't
Christ.
afford anything if anything were to go wrong.
Right.
We can't get stranded.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that makes sense. I'm glad they tuned up the car, got tires, oil, all that jazz. Because, I mean, this is their home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Like,
home on wheels.
oh, man. Like, if something were to happen to that car, they'd be fucked.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they say the drive from Fresno to Houston is 26 to 27 hours long. Oh, shit. So we'll see how many days it takes them. I don't think they're going to get many motels for this drive.
No, why would they?
Right.
I would just sleep in the car.
But they also say a big concern is where they're going to park for the night when they do need to go to sleep. Because in Fresno, they know like where to park. They know the areas where the cops go, whatever. Whereas they're going to be leaving the state and they're not going to know where like safe places to sleep are. Yeah. So that's crazy.
Yeah. So they have like a week because his appointment is in a week. So they got 5 days to get down to Houston. And then the next time we see them, they're in New Mexico.
They did say bye to Gina before they left.
Oh, yeah, they did.
They did.
That's
I thought
cute.
was very nice. They had like a little mini goodbye with Gina. But yes, they were in New Mexico.
Yep, they're halfway. And we find out that James does not have a license, so Dominic has to be the one driving every day. And James is telling Dominic, we cannot make many stops for food because we have to try to save some money.
Yeah.
But once again, Dominic says, I would rather skip the hotels and have more money for food.
Oh,
Jesus
Christ. They do have a plan, though. The night before the appointment, they are going to get a hotel at Houston because they don't want to smell when they meet the doctor. They definitely saw that episode with Stephen Asante when he went into the office and Dr. Now said to Stephen, I got nurses out there puking up from your smell, Stephen. So Dominic saw that and was like, yeah, we can't do this. We can't be like that.
We can't show up there.
We can't show up like this.
Stinking. So they find a parking lot to sleep in for the night, and Dominic snacks on some food while James goes to bed. And next day they're almost to Houston. James has a chocolate bar and he's like, oh, do you want some? Don't offer him that.
James,
give him chocolate.
You know better. Oh, they spent 4 days on the road.
Yes.
James, what was that? God, that's my favorite Wendy Williams quote. Oh my God. James.
What was that?
Oh God.
Yeah, but they finally get to Houston in their hotel. And the next day we are at the office. And it looked like it had just rained.
Yeah.
And there was puddles, and James just steps in a puddle in his flip-flops. Immediately
in his flip-flops. Well, he wanted to clean his toes a little bit extra before he goes in, you know? Give his toes one last quick scrub.
So we go inside. Dominic gets on the scale, and he weighs 672 pounds.
Oof.
Dr. Now comes in, asking about his activity. Dominic's like, I really don't exercise, but I can walk. And I just get short of breath. And they ask about the working situation, and they both were like, no.
We don't work, Doctor Now. We're homeless. They basically... No, what were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, James, you can work, kind of.
Yeah.
I mean...
Well, what skills does he have?
They say he does, like, small jobs. I'm like, what are these small jobs?
What is that? Like... Is it, I don't know, like mowing people's lawns kind of small jobs, like handiwork kind of small jobs? Or would it be something like, I don't know, picking up a shift at like, I don't know, a drugstore or a gas station or, I don't know, a McDonald's?
What are the small jobs? Small things he's doing for money? Like, I'm very curious.
Do you think he's
temp work?
Selling his body?
I highly doubt that he's selling his body.
Hey, you never know. You never know what people are into. He could be a hot commodity. You don't know that.
Oh, that's true. Dr. Now says, so is your brother here for moral support? And James is like, yep. We find out
No.
James is...
That's not how that
Yes.
conversation went, is it?
Yeah. He's like, yes, I'm here for moral support only.
Oh, well, I thought Dr. Now told James that he's got to change some things too, and James is like, wait, I'm just here for
Wait.
moral support.
Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to change.
Wait, wait.
Oh, wait.
I just keep quoting Silence of the Lambs at the very end when Clarice knocks on Buffalo Bill's door, and he's like, oh wait, was she a great big fat person?
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
Oh wait. Jesus.
I'm just here for moral support.
Ugh. This is when we find out James is the older brother. He's 44 years old.
What? I did not
know.
realize he was 44.
Yeah, he's the
Oh.
older one.
Whoa. What the hell? Why wasn't he working then when they all lived at the grandma's house?
Good question.
Or doing something. Oh my god. That's a big age gap.
So
44
he
and
said
37? Oh hell.
7 years, yeah.
Girl, bye.
So Dr. Now asks them how they make a living and like what they do, and they tell him that they're living in the van and they get food stamps, and James, gets a job every once in a while, and their eating is just shit because all they do is get like
Fast food.
junk food,
Oh.
fast food, cold ravioli, and Dr. Now's like, how do you warm it up? And they're like, no, we don't, we eat it cold. Privileged much, Dr. Now.
Dr.
Like, how do you heat it up?
How do you heat it up, Dr. Now? Are you fucking kidding me? Although, I did hear at some, 7-Elevens, there are microwaves you can use.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe he meant that, but also, Dr. Now,
Yeah.
do you know what it's like to be homeless?
Of course not. Well,
course not.
No, of course not.
How foolish of me.
You eat cold ravioli? Yeah, they are. And then soup and cold soup.
Oh, God. Jesus.
How do you heat it up?
How do you heat it?
And apparently they would need to get an address, like a home address, if they want to switch over their food stamps to Texas. And Dr. Now is going to help them with a homeless shelter in Houston, and he gives them the diet paperwork. And Dr. Now says, this is when he says, I'm going to give you both the diet. And that's when James is like, wait, I'm only here for moral support.
Oh, wait. James? What was that?
What was that?
I'm sorry. We're just parroting each other.
Somebody even complained about that. Like, you just repeat each other.
Yeah, someone left us a really a good hate comment and said, I just repeat everything that Jen says, and they don't know who ties my shoes in the morning.
They live under rocks.
Girl, you know who ties my shoes? Nobody, because I just slip them on. Okay?
I just slide them on.
I just slide them on. I tied them once when I first got them, and then I just slip them on.
That's it. So
Who ties your shoes on in the morning?
So checkmate.
Suck on that, bitch. Oh, God, that gave me such a good laugh, though.
I know.
Oh, my God.
Nope. Not incentive to leave more, though.
Yeah. Not incentive to leave more at all, but also that was so fucking funny because obviously I copy Jen. Like, she's the funny one. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm not. But we do. I feel like parrot each other, say the same shit.
We're so annoying. I'm so sorry. Some of the hate comments are, I'm like, you know what? I see it.
What was that?
What was that? You don't need to. No, you don't need to repeat the things that are said that my own self says to me in the mirror, okay?
Right, stop.
Stop it.
Leave him alone.
Oh, Christ. All right. So 1 week later, after this amazing visit, we get up to some fancy looking cafe. And I'm like, oh, is this just like one of those shots? Like, sometimes they just get random shots of like
Mhm.
the town, whatever. No, no. Dominic and James are at this fancy, expensive looking cafe because they've agreed to not get any hotels and instead to use the money on healthy foods at restaurants.
I swear to God, guys. Why we go here? This place looked expensive.
And swanky as hell. So Dominic is like, oh, well, we can't go grocery shopping because we have no fridge or oven. Okay, that makes sense.
Mhm.
But also, you can get prepackaged salads.
Right, at the store. The
At
grocery
the
store.
the grocery store. You could get, I don't know, fresh. I know fruit's not on the thing, but like you could get vegetables that you can easily eat. Like,
Yes.
I don't know, peppers. You can snack on peppers.
Right. Just
Like,
I don't
cut
know.
up things at the grocery store, like pre-prepped meals, pre-cut meals, pre-cooked meals even.
Right. And just eat them. Not go to this really expensive looking restaurant and order the
No.
crispy honey ginger chicken sandwich.
I saw the bread and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
I'm like, hey, this sounds like it's 1,000 calories. B, it's probably $14, $15. No, it's probably more like $19. This place looks fancy.
Well, they got a tip.
It's more like
Oh
20
my
bucks
God.
then.
This
Guys.
is batshit crazy. Like, this was batshit crazy. So they have this great scheme that they're they got this scheme where they're gonna go to all these like nicer, healthy restaurants so they can avoid, not having a fridge or an oven. And it's like, guys, you could literally go to a grocery store, like find a really cheap, like Piggly Wiggly or whatever the hell's down south. I don't know what they have down there.
I don't know. And just get something cheap.
Right.
I bet though, if they were going to grocery stores, they'd search out for like the Whole Foods or the Erewhon in the area.
Oh God, no! That shit's expensive as
I know.
hell.
It's like go to the local cheapo, what is it, Aldi? They probably sell like a super cheap pre-made sandwich. I don't know.
Oh, they pre-made salads are definitely
Yes.
at Aldi. You can get like, I don't know, a thing of like lunch meat.
And just
Even
eat
lunch
that
meat
turkey
and a
breast.
little bit of cheese.
There you go. Mm-hmm.
Bam. You get a salad. Get a tomato. Cut up a tomato. Like, I know you don't have like a home to prep anything in, but I don't know, man.
We're spitballing here, guys. Like, come on.
I feel like we're thinking outside the box, whereas they're just thinking
In the box.
in the really tiny box.
Like,
pfft.
even
So,
get a cooler. I don't know.
A cooler, even. I don't know. Okay, so, oh my God. Dominic says they have all this junk food in their van from, before they started watching what they were eating. And he's like, well, we can't get rid of it. I can't throw it out. It feels so wasteful. When we have food, we try and hold on to it or not waste it because it's rare that we have a lot of food, whatever. So James here has made the biggest sacrifice. James said he will eat the unhealthy snacks so that Dominic doesn't have to.
He's taking a bullet. Band of brothers.
Stop it.
It's like he's like, I'll take this bullet for you. He's like jumping in front of the gun.
Stop it. Oh my God. I totally also forgot about Walmart. Like, Walmart is cheap as hell.
And
You're telling me you can't go into a Walmart and buy like pre-made salads.
Exactly.
A tuna. Cans of tuna. Oh my God. Just get a little bit of tuna. I know that's like boring as hell, but like, come on, man.
I mean, later on he does get like the bags of tuna, so I'm like, okay, he probably did kind of get one of these things.
Right. But my God, I mean, I feel like the second Dr. Now heard them say they were homeless, I feel like he should have hooked them up with like, well, one, some sort of social services, maybe even, I don't know, make a deal with the La Casita apartments or something.
Right.
Or gotten them a nutritionist on how they want to I don't know, on a
Right.
budget or whatever.
Yeah, why didn't he immediately do the nutritionist thing and be like, hey, these guys are currently unhoused. They don't have a place. What can we do? What kind of foods can they get that can store in the van and they won't need a fridge or a kitchen and it can still make it work? Something.
Because this restaurant idea already, the crispy chicken sandwich, are you fucking kidding me? Get out. Get out.
All right. So we're now going into month 3. He says they've made a lot of changes. Dominic thinks he's making a lot of good progress. So
they all say that.
Originally, he was 672. He had to lose 60 pounds to be 612 pounds. So he weighs in today at the office at 23 pounds. Excuse me, he lost 23 pounds. So he is now...
No, guys, he weighs 23 pounds.
He's a baby.
Because all he ate was that fucking crispy chicken sandwich.
Honey crispy chicken sandwich.
Girl, your number dyslexia is acting up today.
I know. He weighs in 650 pounds.
There we go.
He's lost 23 pounds.
He weighs in at 23 pounds.
He's a baby now.
Oh, he's a newborn. I'm just kidding. Newborns are not 23 pounds. I know that.
Could you imagine?
I don't live under a rock, okay?
Some people say. Volleyball girl 7 whatever says. I don't know her. I actually don't know her username. I don't remember.
It was vaginal bacteria girl, I think.
Something
VB girl.
Yeah, something like that.
I have it memorized. She lives in my head rent free.
So Dr. Now comes in. He's asking them about their housing. They have not found a place yet. It's hard to find something because like they'll call and like they won't be able to get through, or there's a long line to get into a place. They're asking.
Housing's difficult.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying to find a place. Like, Dr. Now asks about the eating. They still have a bunch of unhealthy food they're trying to finish because they don't want to throw it out, which I get.
Yeah.
I wouldn't throw anything out if I was homeless. Fuck that.
Right. Be hanging on to everything like a hoarder.
Yeah. So Dr. Now wants Dominic to start going to therapy to try to make some more progress. And he asks about James, and James is not super interested in changing all that much. But Dr. Now is like, you have to do this with him, you know. Join forces.
Come on, James. You need to help your brother. Got to help your brother. So Dr. Now's like, I want you to start the psychotherapy and stick to 112 calorie a month. And I want you to lose 60 pounds in the next month. And that's basically it.
Yep. So they leave, and 2 days later, Dominic is at Dr. Paradise's office talking about what happened to him as a kid, trigger warnings if you want to skip ahead. Apparently, he found out that his brother had also been molested by the same family member, and they both did not know until they were adults, like about each other. That's
my gosh.
terrible.
That's so scary. Now, it's so sad because I feel like if one or both of them would have spoken up sooner, I feel like things could have been a lot different. But also, this family member fucking sucks. Yeah.
I feel like people, they don't realize like the repercussions this is going to have into these their whole lives, essentially.
Yeah.
Because he even talked about like he wishes he could have like a wife and kids, family and stuff. Yeah. He feels like this has prevented him from having like this life he's always wanted.
Right.
So sad.
It's so sad. Ugh. So before therapy, though, I think Dominic even says that James got some short-term jobs, and that has been helping them. But of course, the restaurants got too costly. Spoiler alert. Shocker. And so they now eat mostly at fast food places. But they're trying to eat less at fast food places.
Yes.
But that's all they can afford right now.
Right.
Ugh, Jesus.
But after talking to Dr. Paradise, he talks about how maybe try to look up your father since he's somewhere here in Houston, find out his side of the story, and even if you don't find him, think of things you would say to him. you know. Yeah.
Does he tell him to journal? I feel like that's a
Yeah.
big thing they tell him to do. Yeah.
Journaling, yeah. He wants him to
Yeah.
journal.
Of course. Oh, so now we're at month 4. They're in a hotel. Oh,
Finally.
James got some more small jobs and was able to get a long-term stay at a hotel with a kitchen. I think they got this for like a month, which is great. This is going to change things drastically for them. Of course, what does Dominic grab on the fucking counter? A big plastic container of pepperoni sticks.
I couldn't figure out what that was at first. I was like, what are these tubes?
At first, I thought it was a box of Slim Jims. And then I saw the back, it said pepperoni sticks. And I was like, is this, this isn't on the diet.
I mean, it's a protein. It's still protein. Hang on, the cat's got a toy that's super loud. I gotta go get this.
Oh. So Dominic is, as he's like looking at the pepperoni sticks with such longing, he says that he's going through withdrawals with no sugary stuff.
Ooh.
And he says it's really hard for him not to be eating so much sugar. It's like, girl, the way he said it though, he's like, I'm going through withdrawals.
So drugs.
And I'm like, okay. I mean, I get food is an addiction and it could be sugar, especially could be a drug. But, you know, the way he said, I'm going through withdrawals.
Little dramatic.
A little dramatic. But you know what? He's been homeless. It's fine. He gets a pass, I guess. So he makes this tuna packet thing. And I'm like, okay, finally, he's learned, you know, there's other things to eat than, you know, the honey, crispy chicken honey sandwich. So he makes this tuna from like this packet and he eats that with him and James just sitting there on the couch.
And now we are at month 5 back at the office. No James this time because he had a job interview.
Woo!
And we find out, so Dominic was 650 pounds. He had to lose 60 to get to 590. And today he weighs in at 647. He only lost 3 pounds.
Ooh, for a total loss of 26 pounds.
Ooh.
Oof. Okay. Oof. So, he gets to Dr. Now's office and basically Dr. Now is just like, what the fuck, man?
What's going on?
And, you know, poor Dominic is just shocked.
I'm as shocked as you.
I'm as shocked as you. I thought I was doing really good. I don't know what else I could change. Blah, blah, blah. Girl.
Yeah, and Dr. Now's like, well, where are you living? And they're like, we're still working on a place, but we're in the hotel. And Dr. Now's like, it's not positive that you barely made any progress.
Yeah.
And Dominic's like, well, maybe I need to be exercising more. Dr. Now says, I think you're getting yourself confused. Even if you ran a marathon, it doesn't really have anything to do with your weight. Doing the diet is what's going to have you lose the weight. And then, of course, he uses stress as an excuse. And it's like, well, that's why you're in therapy, to learn how to deal with your stress so you don't turn to food. And if Dr. Now gives him finally one more goal of losing 40 pounds in 1 month.
1 month, 40 pound.
And that's it.
Ugh. All right, so 1 week later, Dominic is at a grocery store by himself.
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Okay, girl. This grocery store, they always pick like the grocery stores no one's ever heard of.
Yeah, they're probably the most expensive ones. A boutique of the grocery store world.
Ugh, go to fucking, I know Walmart's a big conglomerate, whatever. Fuck, like big stores, big box stores, whatever. But like, dude, you're homeless. Like, you're an unhoused gentleman. Like you know, need to find, I don't know, find cheap things.
Yeah, this place looked expensive. He says actually this is the first time he's gone grocery shopping by himself in like 5 years. And he actually did go to one more session with Dr. Paradise. So he's trying. He is going to try. He's here alone because he wants to become less codependent on his brother. And he wants to get a little bit of separation between them. So he's trying to do more for himself. So he gets some, looks like bell peppers. He picks up some yogurt. He
Good
brings
for
up
him.
the journal in to get his feelings out.
All right.
And now we're back at that hotel. He's gonna do some laundry by himself. What the fuck was this?
Okay. They're sitting there.
Yeah.
And they're both staring at the wall.
I literally said this is gonna be me and you in like 20 years. Staring off in the distance.
Like, he's staring at one wall, the other guy's staring at the other wall, and they're just...
It's so weird.
That's my retirement plan. I don't know, you and I in some weird building. Maybe our brother's basement, who knows?
Just staring at the wall, mouths open. Bells in the belfry.
What the fuck? Oh my god. Ooh, if our brother ever has kids, we should totally be like the Patty and Selma.
Yes.
The obnoxious ants that just come in like...
Smoking a cig in the house.
Oh my god. Ew. That would totally be us.
Yeah.
Amazing. But this is basically Dominic and James. They're just fucking sitting there staring at the walls. And then after a while, Dominic just goes, yep. So I'm just gonna do some laundry now. I'm like, oh my god, this is so boring.
Okay, did you see that little satchel, that little bag of laundry he grabbed? The smallest bag known to man. I'm like, what do you got? 2 socks in there? What are you washing? The jug of deodorant was bigger than the bag of laundry.
Oh my god. Okay, but for real, they're homeless. You know, I'm sure it's very difficult to come by, you know, clothing in his size.
That's true.
I'm sure he's been wearing the same pair of underwear for years. It's like, you know how like some adults still have like their blankies from when they were real little, and it's like it's like a rag that's like so worn down. That's probably what his underwear looks like.
Oh no.
Oh no. That's in that satchel.
Because it was small bag.
It was ooh. So anyway, he goes downstairs and immediately there's all these vending machines by the laundry.
The devil tempts him in his ear.
Honest, the way he's sitting there, or not sitting, he's standing in front of the vending machines just staring longingly at it. Like there's a whole minute that goes by where he's just...
It's like the sirens in the water. Like, oh my god.
It's calling to him. The vending machines are calling to him.
It calls to me.
It calls to me. And it goes, well, sometimes if there's like an extra quarter or two. Girl, no.
I don't give in. No, don't give in.
No.
He does throw the laundry in, and luckily there is actually a gym next door, so he gets on the treadmill while he waits for his laundry.
Thank God. Yes, girl, yes.
Yeah.
So I think this is while he's on the treadmill. His voiceover talks about how he tried to journal, but all he was looking at was a blank page. He didn't know what to say. And then he said he tried to find his dad, but he couldn't find anything. And I'm like, okay, you didn't try hard enough. Because I'll look him up. Give me his name. Give me a name and date of birth.
Facebook detective over here. Give me a name. I'll have him to you in 24 hours.
Okay, but for real though, one of my friends started dating this guy like now 2 years ago. And when she told our friend group, we were like, oh, it's so exciting. What's his name? She gave us the first name. Within minutes, another friend in the group was like, oh, is his name this and this? And he works at this and this, and he lives in this town, and this is this.
Oh my God.
Is he from the state? And we're like, girl, what the fuck? How did you find all that with just a first name? And it was like one of the most common male first names.
Wow. That's a detective right there.
She's like a legit armchair detective.
Wow.
I'm like, how the fuck did you find this out?
Jesus.
Oh my God. She's nuts. She's crazy,
God.
but I love it. We love to see it. It was amazing. Oh, so I guess, well, James, Jesus, Dominic. I'm looking at James's name. Dominic, not the cuss word, the actual name. So Dominic, I guess, gave up on trying to find his dad. I don't know. Jury's out on that. So now we're at month 6, and we are back at Dr. Now with James. his weigh-in.
Mm-hmm.
He gets on the scale. He weighs in at 650 pounds. He gained 3 pounds, and we're back to his original loss of 23 pounds.
Jeez. Yeah, he's pretty upset.
Oh.
Also, right before they got up, did you see James's shirt? He had that one buttoned on that shirt stretched so far. I'm like, that looks like it was about to bust open.
Absolutely not.
Mm-mm.
No,
But,
ma'am.
He's very worried about what Dr. Now is going to say.
He should be.
Of course, he's like, your weight loss went from slowing down to non-existent. You know, I understand you're in a hard situation, but he's like, it's also hard for someone that's homeless to maintain 600 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
so
how the hell does that work?
Right? You're pretty much eating all the food, like pretty much eating all the money you would have for hotels.
Mm-hmm.
And then Dr. Now turns to James, and James is like, well, I've lost 50 pounds. And Dr. Now says, well, since when? James is like, well, you know, I'm just guessing. I'm just eyeballing it.
And Dr. Now's like, well, you're guessing wrong.
Ooh.
Dr. Now is like, there's no way in hell this man lost 50 pounds. There's no way in hell.
Nope.
But Dr. Now says to Dominic, you know, he could have lost 160 pounds in 2 months, but I told him 60 and he couldn't do that. And then I gave him an easier goal of 40 pounds in 1 month and he couldn't even do that. So basically, Dr. Now sums it all up and is like, you know, I don't think we need to have any more appointments set up. Oof. Because basically, this isn't working. Now, I kind of feel bad because I'm like, I don't think Dr. Now should give up on him because his living situation is very difficult for him to do this diet. But also, yes, he is eating so much fast food and stuff. And like, we've given several suggestions, like going to Walmart, just getting like, you know, the most basic ingredients of things. And like,
even those tuna packets.
Tuna packets, getting fresh peppers, you know, and snacking on peppers, you know, maybe peppers and like, I don't know, what do you dip peppers in? Ranch or something?
Well, not ranch.
Not ranch, but I don't know.
And like getting a cooler and maybe getting ice that you have to change. Well, you have to change that daily though. It's hard.
Ugh, that's hard. Yeah. Oh my God. Or you'd have to like buy food for each meal. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's tough. That's really tough. So since Dr. Now basically is like, I guess, I don't know if he kicked him out or if he just paused the program with him. But later on, we see Dominic says he's been working with a social worker to qualify for affordable housing. So now he's like really focused on trying to find a place.
That should have been the first thing they did.
That should have been the first thing they did. God damn. And so 2 weeks later in Galveston, Texas, Dominic is at, I don't know if this is like a park or a beach. It's not like a beach, but I don't know. There's water.
He's at like a beach because he's still working with Dr. Paradise, trying to do more by himself. And he said that he's actually been going to a place by the hotel they're staying at that can handle his weight because they have like a big scale. And they let him weigh himself on, and he's lost 20 pounds so far.
Okay. There we go. Go girl.
But he's at this beach looking at pictures of his mom. And Dr. Paradise said it might be a good idea to do like a video message to somebody you can't talk to anymore. So he picked his mom and he's filming himself on his phone, sending like a message to her about how he and James are doing better. And he says it's really hard not being here without her and wishes that she was still around. And he wants her to know that he's going to be okay and he's happy. Oh, very sad.
Oh. And that's how the episode ends. Dominic.
Oh, he does.
God.
He said he's changing his life and future for the better. He's going to climb out of the valley into the sun.
Oh, good for him.
Nice.
That's nice.
That's so nice.
That's so nice.
I actually did. I looked him up. He had a GoFundMe in 2022.
Ugh.
That raised like a really good amount of, I think it was like 10 grand, and he got into an apartment. Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Yay. Oh, that's so good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I totally forgot to say at the beginning of this episode first aired March 25th, 2020, right after COVID started.
Damn.
Dang, that's crazy.
But
That's crazy.
he also mentioned that he was down in the 500s also. So
Interesting.
he seemed to be doing better.
I'm looking to see. He does not have a Where Are They Now? I wish he did, but I hope he's doing well. It sounds like that GoFundMe really helped him, and hopefully he is able to continue on his journey.
His journey into the sun.
Oh, stop it. Oh my God.
Out of the valley into the sun.
Christ almighty. Girl, what the fuck
not
that?
Not dying. But... So we, I guess, have to put out the new, 1,000 Pound Sisters, the newest season is starting.
Oh, hell yeah.
So I think we're going to also be doing that on Patreon in January. And I guess we'll have to figure out the rest of the schedule also.
Yeah, we'll have to figure out the January schedule and what's going on, but I hope you all had a great holiday, great December. Hope you all have a great New Year. Happy New Year's, early New Year's. And we will catch you guys. We'll see you next year.
Oh, okay.
God, I hate that joke.
Bye.
God. All right, guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of My 600 Pound Podcast. You can find us on Instagram at My 600 Pound Pod or Facebook on My 600 Pound Podcast discussion group. And don't forget to leave us a review on Apple and Spotify.